All right, welcome in. It's a Friday edition of the Daily Fix, and we're gonna have ourselves a good time. We've had a good week, and I'm in due for another haircut, but that's neither here nor there. It's the Daily Fix every day at noon Central Standard Time. That is Steven Serta in the little box where he resides.
Ha.
And first thing I need you to do, go to Foolish Club Media right there. If you listen to us on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you listen to us on Twitter, welcome. Welcome in. Tell a friend or 19. Please like and subscribe on YouTube. If you do not, you are preventing my children. It's three of them from eating. So no pressure. All right, a lot to get to today. Our three things. You know, I'm not going to hold you long. One, somebody needs to have an intervention and a conversation with this young man before it gets out of hand. Actually, it already is out of hand. This is ridiculous. I mean, we love Patrick Mahomes, but my goodness, we'll get to that. And then I owe apologies, I believe, to one of the greatest athletes in the world who has shown her greatness. We'll get to that. But before we get to that, I want to first start here because Serta just absolutely ran over Jerick McKinnon yesterday, which honestly just bush league. To be honest, no reason for you to do him like that when he is given his heart and soul and is a two-time champion. All right, and was very prevalent
Great.
2 years in a row.
Right. Sometimes you gotta rip the Band-Aid off.
It's my 2 minutes. For the first time in the last two championship seasons, he was there making a major play on the final drive against the Eagles and Niners. But we've talked about running backs, and look, they have not done anything very different in terms of their running back room. We'll see. They still have Clyde, who they brought back. But for me, man, one of the players that I am most excited about, I am fired up about Isiah Pacheco. And sort of a big thing for me is I just want to know what he is. Like, is there, when I say what he is there another step for Isiah Pacheco to take? He has gotten better every single year. He's improved things. He improved his pass protection. I don't know how you got that stupid grin on your face, but I can't wait to hear why. He's improved himself in the passing game. And we know he runs harder than anybody in the league. And he's been, I would say, Steve, a really pretty good back. Got to pretty good back status last year. I don't think he's been a Pro Bowl level back. Now, some of that's had to do with his injuries, but he's been a pretty good back, a 900 to 1,000 yard rusher. Is he have 1,200 in his bag? Does he have Pro Bowl level in his bag? Does he have the level like Joe Mixon was when the Bengals were going to back-to-back championships? I mean, AFC championship games and the Super Bowl. Like, does he have another level to his game as a back? I'm excited to see it because I think it's in there if he stays healthy. He's improved every year. I wonder, does he take another step? That's one of the most exciting things I'm ready for this season is Isiah Pacheco. Does he turn and take another step to maybe a Pro Bowl level back?
Yeah, I mean, he's got to actually get to 1,000 yards. Like that's a place to start, certainly for Isiah.
I know. I said he was a 900 to 1,000 yard guy, right? And does he have another step? Seems like you are not in there with it. You just think he's just a hand. I'm just saying, is there another step? He's improved every year.
I do think there is. Like, we saw the Chiefs late in the playoffs, like, use him as a 3-down back more, which is kind of the thing that's eluded him so far in his career. And he has gotten better at all that stuff. I do think that there's reason to think that he can take another step this season. I'm excited about him. I have him in a dynasty league. I can't wait for Isiah Pacheco to go off this year.
Yeah, like you can see in there a double-digit touchdown guy in 11 to 1,200 yards. I can see it. I just wonder if that next step will be taken. Because I do think a lot of people think, oh, well, Andy doesn't like to run the ball. No, I think there's a space for that in this offense. We've seen Kareem Hunt lead the league in rushing, and even with Mahomes run for a lot before he kicked that girl. All right, let me go to the next thing. Listen, I want to I want to say first, congratulations to the GOAT, Simone Biles. Yesterday, she was fantastic. And I'm going to say, I'm going to come clean. I am a gymnastics freak, especially the women's, and not because it's for some of you horny guys out there. I really enjoy the competition. I slid into 96, baby, when they had Carrie Strug on that broken ankle where she shouldn't have been competing. But from then, man, Dominique Dawes. Okay, I was in love with Dominique Dawes, so I'll stay there. But I'm into it. And I'm not gonna tell you, I'm no expert. I don't know what the hell I'm watching. I'm like, I don't like. Tony Kornheiser said the other day, like, I don't know what's better. All I know is when I watch Simone Biles, she seems to have more flips and things in her routine than the other people. Her stuff looks to be more difficult than the other people, right? So that's what I do get a sense of seeing. But I want to apologize because I was one, and I don't think I was crazy about it, but I was one sort of that kind of came at her and didn't really like the way she handled the Tokyo thing. Like how she just I may have used the word quit on her team. I mean, Olympians, they work for 4 years. The rest of her teammates work for 4 years. Their best player just can't get through it mentally. And I want to apologize. And I think some of this after watching her documentary, I've gotten a better understanding. She made the right decision. Like, Serta, when you think about it, hey, if you're about to go and do flips and stuff and you forget what it is that you're supposed to do in the middle of the air, then no, maybe you shouldn't go compete and do flips and stuff if you get out there and you can't remember or know what it is that you're supposed to do. So she made the right call and the right decision. And I want to apologize to the GOAT for coming at her, I think, a little harder than I should have with her just quitting on her team. I don't think she quit on her team. She just didn't have it. Hey, man, she said, I got up there and stood right before I was going to run the vault, and I had no idea what I was going to do. Like,
yeah, I mean, I can imagine the level of anxiety that she was carrying around.
Yeah, go sit down. Yeah, go sit down in that sport. So, but congratulations, she came back and she is the absolute greatest. All right, this is this photo is embarrassing. This Dylan Raiola, the freshman quarterback, 5-star quarterback. So he's a good player. Could be the face of Nebraska.
Big time recruit.
Big time, 5-star. As you look at his photo there, he has completely embraced the entire Patrick Mahomes look. And this is creepy. It's creepy and it's weird. All right? Dylan,
he's not allowed to have that haircut?
Steve, you're not 8, Dylan. It's not go dress up as my favorite hero day every day. This is weird. When you're 18 or 19 and you've turned yourself into an everyday Halloween costume, that is strange. My son is a 2-time Patrick Mahomes dresser-upper for Halloween. But you know what he has done both of those years on November 1st? He went back to being Ronald Charles Hughley III. Okay? This guy's getting up every day, Steve, and he is being Patrick Mahomes. It looks like, Steve, he is even getting his body in his midsection area to get a dad bod so he can really look like Mahomes. He's wearing Oakley glasses. They're probably knockoffs. He's getting his hair cut just like it, his beard. This is strange. He's going to try to now seek out a Britney, which is really weird. Like, dude, you're not 8. What are you doing?
I think he was wearing Mahomes shoes and like Adidas branded stuff, which I believe is Mahomes.
Yes, and he's wearing 15. He's taking the number and everything. It's like, dude, man, somebody needs to pull him up to the side and say, hey, man, this ain't Halloween. Like, what are you doing, Doug? Like, go be Dylan. Like, and now I've watched highlights of him. Steve, he tries to play like Mahomes. And it's like, this is one of the weirdest things. This is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen.
Just trying to imitate the greatest player in the world. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe he's going to be really good. I don't know. I mean, he's going to Nebraska, so I wouldn't bank on it, but maybe he'll be really good.
That was unnecessary for the shot at Nebraska. But I mean, I'm just saying that's fine. He could be really good. He's obviously very talented. Doesn't mean you have to
player from Nebraska in the NFL and Ndamukong Suh.
There's a safety that was pretty good. Prince. He was pretty good. I'm just saying, man, you don't have to turn yourself into this. Right? Like, I hope there's not like some junior senator somewhere who's now trying to turn himself into Barack Obama. Like that, like physically turn himself into Barack Obama. Hi, Mom and Courtney.